18th birthday ceremony. My girlfriend awakened an S-level wolf warrior talent. But the first thing she did after stepping off the awakening platform, they pointed their fingers at me and told me I wasn't good enough for her. And when everyone thought I would be persistent and clingy, I simply walked coldly onto the awakening platform. But when my fingertips touched the moment of awakening, a vast expanse of mysterious purple energy rapidly gathered from all directions. In an instant, the five-clawed golden dragon surged amidst the purple aura. The god of war, white tiger, leaped amidst the purple aura. The divine bird vermilion bird soars amidst purple mist. Kunpeng descended from the sky. It seemed poised to devour the city as a whole. And I am about to awaken the greatest beast taming system. God-level beast tamer system. Simply because women in this world turn 18, they will all awaken into powerful murderers. Some little girls awaken as shadow cats. Some tomboys awaken into thunderous white tigers. Some female CEOs even awakened into fiery divine dragons, becoming the absolute main force in the fight against Warcraft. The man, on the other hand, awakens as a beast tamer. As the main combat force, the woman plays a supporting role. The center of the square of the 3rd Academy of Nangsing Dragon Kingdom, 10 classes, hundreds of students, led by their teachers, walked towards the awakening platform. At this moment, on the awakening platform was a small, round-faced, a pretty young girl. After awakening, a 5-meter-tall phantom image of a wolf king appeared in the sky. Strong and powerful body. His cold gaze was enough to instill fear in anyone. Like smoke, S-level Wolf King Template Plaza Center. A cold, mechanical sound emanated from the massive awakening platform. A dazzling white light flashed by. A gigantic Wolf King appeared behind the girl. His ears also transformed into wolf ears. Then a jet black wolf tail grew out from behind him. It's actually S rank. It seems he is undoubtedly the strongest of the 3 high school students in this year's competition. As expected of someone with S-rank aptitude to transform into a beast-eared girl. It's truly a case of a sparrow turning into a phoenix. I'm so jealous. I heard she already has. I got a handsome young boyfriend. A partner who can have both human and Kemonomami forms. How enviable. The trainees' orderly lines instantly erupted into chaos. There is much discussion. As I awakened, I listened to the praise of those around me. They couldn't help but turn their gaze towards the awakening platform. My girlfriend is Liu Ruyan, a girl with a round face. Now, the students around me rushed towards me with great excitement. Last night's Nakas level template girlfriend. After the contract is signed, we can transform into wolf kings and fly together. And I've been in this world ravaged by Warcraft for 18 years. Perhaps it's due to the mystery of the womb. He only woke up last week. Memories of past lives on Earth. At the same time, it also activated a system called God-level Beast Tamer. Currently, it has 3 main functions. Beast Template Detection Function. The task function will be launched after the awakening pre-sale. Summoning Beast from Upgrade function. Activate after contracting the Beast Girl. I headed towards the devilish school beauty. That is, my good brother and deskmate Chen Binxi looked at it. Suddenly a blue panel appeared in front of me. Level 9-tailed celestial fox template. Awakening will come at this moment. The students surrounding me quickly made way for me. The petite Liu Ruyan walked over with an air of arrogance. She slightly raised her chin. Oh no, looked down on him. Let's break up. We are now from 2 different worlds. You need to have self-awareness. You are no longer good enough for me. S-rank ferocious beast template. It is the highest level template of awakening in the history of the 3 highs: high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and high cholesterol. Based on past performance, if I can awaken a B-level talent, she was already blessed by Lady Luck. At this moment, I clenched my fists. His gaze was fixed on the petite Liu Ruyan. Break up if you want. I hope you won't regret it. Upon hearing this, Liu Ruyan gave a disdainful smile. I'll regret it. Before the words were finished, standing in front of me is the devilish school beauty, Chen Binxi. A backflip, blocking in front of me. Oh no. Will you be my boyfriend? My fist gradually loosened. A bright smile appeared on her face. Of course I'd like to. That's great. Chen Bingson jumped up excitedly. Chen Bingson and I were classmates for 3 years. We have a deep friendship. She was clearly relieved to see her brother in trouble. Help me out of this predicament. But Liu Ruyan burst into laughter upon hearing this. An ugly monster. She really thinks she's the school beauty. I'm dying of laughter. Chen Bingson was originally a beauty. But she had a hideous scar on her face. It's shocking to see. All the students around Chen Bingson glanced at her. They immediately looked away. If Chen Bingson hadn't been affected by the Warcraft attack, leaves permanent scars. She is indeed the undisputed campus belle of the 3 high schools. But ever since that monster attacked in the first year of high school, The title of Devil School Beauty was bestowed upon Chen Bingxi. Since then, besides me, who is your deskmate? Everyone distanced themselves from her. Chen Bingxi didn't care about their gazes. Stubbornly looking around, I glared at them. At this time, the instructor at the awakening platform happened to call out her name. Chen Bingxi is preparing to awaken. Chen Bingxi was just called onto the awakening platform. The mockery on Liu Ruyan's face became even more obvious. However, the moment Chen Bingxi awakened, the sunlight in the sky suddenly dimmed. A mysterious and noble aura. It shot up from his body. It covered a radius of 10 kilometers, accompanied by celestial music echoing in the air. The surrounding area was even more enchanted by countless celestial flowers. Then came the gigantic shadow of the nine-tailed fox, hundreds of meters tall, reflected in Chen Bingxin, the fairy flower that was slowly blooming. It seemed to stop at this moment. Chen Bingxin SSS level, nine-tailed celestial fox template. A cold, mechanical voice emanated from the awakening platform. SSS level at this time. The smile on Liu Ruyan's round face froze instantly, frozen in place. The furry wolf ears drooped limply. As expected, it's its level 9-tailed celestial fox template. The system is not deceiving me. Let's make a pact with late night snacks. Chen Bingxi transformed into a beast-eared girl. It came straight to me from the awakening platform, carrying a faint fragrance. It exudes an aura of solemnity and purity. Two fluffy foxes with ears on its head. Its pure white tail wagged joyfully. It's not you who came. I was really stunned. I thought my good brother was coming to help me out of a predicament. But what's with this contract between me? Level 9-tailed celestial fox template. They are among the best in the entire Dragon Kingdom. The late night snack was just a little taller than mine. He's gotten a bit fairer and more handsome. Why could he win the hearts of two of the most beautiful girls in school? At this moment, the surrounding students were overjoyed. They exclaimed in surprise. Of course I'm serious. Are you looking down on me because you're having a late night snack? Chen Bingxi heard what I said. A hint of grievance welled up in her beautiful eyes. She said angrily on her beautiful face. How could that be? Haven't we always been good brothers? Once the contract, you've become my partner. I scratched my head. I consider you a brother. You actually want to be my partner? Animal girl era. In traditional concepts, each person can only contract with one girl. A contract is like a marriage certificate. This is absolutely not child's play. And if one wishes to marry another person of the opposite sex, the existing contract must be terminated first. However, terminating the contract comes at a great cost. Ordinary people wouldn't do that. Chen Bingxi saw that I was hesitant. Hurry up and step forward. He held my arm tightly. At the same time, he secretly pinched the soft flesh on my waist. 360-degree rotation. He said in a cute yet fierce tone, "Good brother. Do you really believe that pure friendship can exist between men and women? That was just a delaying tactic on my part. Do you agree to the contract? If you don't agree, I'll let you die here." I gasped in pain. He hurriedly agreed. Agree. Chen Bingxi then let go of her hand. A blush spread across her flawless face. A blush means you know what's good for you. Go awaken your Beastmaster talent. Once awakened, we can then formally conclude the contract. Chen Bingxi didn't care. What level of Beastmaster talent will I awaken? He only knew. 3 years of high school. The only one who didn't distance himself from him. He is my only good friend and brother. Last night snacks at this time. The principal is here. The head of the dog grade also came. Chen Bingxi, wake up. As the owner of S-level templates, you bear the future of the nation on your shoulders. You must form a contract with a Beastmaster of SS rank or higher. When the grade had arrived, Chen Bingxi was severely criticized. And your late night snacks. As a man, you should be more sensible. If you want to form a sworn brotherhood with Chen Bingxi, your Beastmaster talent must be at least SS level. Just as the stubborn dog owner was rambling on and on, the principal interrupted him. He spoke kindly to me and Chen Bingxi. Contracts are of utmost importance. Both sets of parents need to be informed. I suggest you wait 2 days before making a decision. Chen Bingxi's tiger ears immediately drooped down. Pain was revealed in her beautiful eyes. He didn't want to disappoint the principal. They were unwilling to give up late night snacks. I immediately interjected that I grew up in an orphanage. It's enough that I agree. Grandpa Dean will respect my decision. I did not back down. As long as Chen Bingxin is willing to form a pact with me, no one could help. The great head had a serious expression. You have to curse when you speak. As the top student in academic subjects, how could he have picked up bad habits? Dared to disobey the principal? Give me an immediate reply. Chen Bingxi was instantly furious upon hearing this. The dog is stubborn. This is his own choice for a late night snack. You have no right to interfere. The head of the grade was stunned. This is the first time someone has dared to openly criticize him. Dogs are stubborn, especially Chen Bingxi. What did you call me? Chen Bingxi gently stroked to her. Dogs are stubborn. Excuse me, it's easy to say. The grade head snorted coldly. In short, key gatherings should not be done hastily. Based on your template level, it must be considered at the national level. The principal also moved closer to me at that moment. She pulled my shoulder and whispered, Hao Yi, don't be impulsive. It's not too late to wait until Chen Bingxi's parents agree. I'll make sure they agree to the next one. Hao Yi is preparing to awaken. The instructor's voice came from beside the awakening platform. Liu Ruyan saw that the principal had stopped our contract. He secretly rejoiced. Do you really think someone will take over your late-night snack? Don't you even know if you're worthy? Garbage should stay in the garbage dump. From the perspective of the students, I also felt that there was no hope for me to get along with Chen Bingxi. Just now everyone was envious. Now, however, a wave of mockery ensues. The top school beauty also knows that late-night snacks can burn fat. He belongs to everyone. I have a premonition. At most, a midnight snack can awaken a B-rank Beastmaster, so he did quite well at the Python Park base. But I want to contract with Chen Bingxi. Sorry, he doesn't deserve it. Looking at that handsome figure below the awakening platform, animal-eared girl Chen Bingxi clenched her hands tightly. His eyes were filled with worry. Even the foxtail froze in place. When I awaken, the system panel lights up. Magical Beast Tamer. The sky above Manjuan Base City suddenly darkened during the awakening. A mysterious purple aura drifted in from the east, covering thousands of miles. The five-clawed golden dragon tumbled amidst the purple mist. The god of war, White Tiger, leaped amidst the purple aura. The divine bird Vermilion Bird soars amidst the purple mist. Kunpeng descended from the sky. It seems to want to devour this city whole. Nine-tailed celestial fox. Divine beast Taudi Divine turtle. Suanwu auspicious unicorn, divine bird, phoenix, etc. Mapped out. Above me, melodious music echoed. Flowers bloom in profusion. This was more than 10 times larger than Chen Bingxi's, where purple key comes from the east, reflecting countless mythical beasts from different worlds. The enormous awakening platform resounded throughout the night. S-level Beastmaster Sky Phenomena and Awakening Platform Report. The entire audience was stunned. Whether it's the principal or the grade head, or the students, they were all stunned. The worry in Chen Bingxin's eyes disappeared. The whole person cheered and jumped for joy. Stubborn Dogmaster, do you think I could now form a bond with late-night snacks? The grade head listened with a blank expression. Awakening Report. It's actually S-level Beastmaster talent, as expected of my demanding students. The principal approached with a grin. Who says it can't? Who dares to stop? I'll break his legs. Upon hearing this, the surrounding students looked at the director with disdain. It seemed they sensed their contempt. The grade head paused for a moment. Students, do you think late-night snacks can form a contract with Chen Bingxian? The trainees immediately blurted out. Yes, SSS level matches SSS level, a perfect match. Their attitude was completely different from before. They all spoke as if it were perfectly natural. Only Liu Ruyan remained frozen in place, looking at me coming down from the awakening platform. Her eyes almost shrank to a point, muttering to himself, S-level Beastmaster talent. Impossible. This is trash that I, Liu Ruyan, personally threw away. Liu Ruyan couldn't accept reality. She broke up with her boyfriend who possessed S-level talent. In the future, within the circle, everyone would think he has no taste. Less than 3 years of getting along. As long as I apologize, I'll definitely forgive you, late-night snack. Make a contract with me. As I stepped into the awakening-like area, then I saw Liu Ruyan rush over with her round face. She took my arm and said she wanted to have a late-night snack. I was just joking before. Let's go shopping together after school. I pulled my arm away. Take a step back. You regret it, but it's too late. Liu Ruyan's body trembled. I absolutely refused to believe I would say that. You must be joking. Is it right, Liu Ruyan? Please let go of your late-night snacks. A thin, middle-aged woman nimbly leaped over. He easily pushed Liu Ruyan away. It's as if it's declaring sovereignty. Nestled beside me, my boyfriend is Chen Bingxi, my contractor. Liu Ruyan looked at the big Chen Bingxi with long legs and slender ears. Then look at my slightly chubby short legs. She couldn't believe she felt inferior. No chance. It's irreversible. She herself pushed me towards Chen Bingxi. This perfect long-legged girl. He was filled with regret. He was grabbing his hair and nearly went crazy. It's like missing out on a lottery ticket that could win you $1 million. Immediately afterwards, Chen Bingxi and I signed a contract on the spot. Become the summoner of the nine-tailed celestial fox. A sense of unity arose between them after the awakening platform was restarted. After the remaining 9 classes of students have awakened, 2 hours have passed. At this moment, Chen Bingxi was forced to exit her beast-eared girl form. They returned to their original human form. The principal selected the most talented, 8 or 9 boys and girls who have already signed contracts. They called the principal's office villa. Office on the first floor of the villa. The boys and girls sat. Chen Bingxi and I were among them. There are 9 people in total. Chen Bingxi and I are both level. Liu Ruyan is an S-class. The remaining 6. They are all a level talent beast tamers. A girl who awakened in a rank ferocious beast template. I awakened the A-grade demon eagle template. Contract with Hang Xiang. What about you? A grade flame python template. Grade a dreamy butterfly master version. I wonder why the principal called us here. The 3 pairs of A-level individuals introduced themselves to each other. Liu Ruyan snorted coldly. He was summoned by the principal alone. Hearing a cold snort, the 3 pairs of young men and women all turned their gazes towards Liu Ruyan. Then it shifted to me. They spoke with reverence and curiosity. Purple key comes from the east for 10,000 miles, reflecting countless mythical beasts. S-level talented beast master. Midnight snacks. Oh my god. And Chen Bingxi, you are amazing too. Their eyes turned to Chen Bingxi. Suddenly, it seemed as if I saw something terrifying. Let their pupils suddenly shrank. A strange expression appeared on his face. The reverence in his eyes vanished. All that remained was astonishment and a hint of disdain. Chen Bingxi in human form. The right cheek is still the same as before. There is a huge, hideous scar. Chen Bingxi glared at them with her beautiful eyes. They unconsciously lowered their heads. His slight expression of excitement. It seems that he found a sense of superiority in Chen Bingxi. So what if you haven't level template? Your whole life, they would all show up with that frightening scar. Chen Bingxi, there will be a way to heal your scars, I said with a warm smile. Chen Bingxi's slightly depressed mood rebounded. But he looked up and saw me. His gaze was fixed on his right cheek. I turned my head subconsciously. They won't let me see. His gaze darted away. He spoke softly, lacking confidence. Liu Ruyan couldn't help but laugh out loud. His face revealed undisguised pride and excitement. Rotten goods are rotten goods. She withdrew from her Kemonomami form. It is nothing. He was extremely excited. Is everyone here? Let me introduce it to you. This is a sophomore who dropped out of Manjuan Academy. He actually possesses S-rank Beastmaster talent. They have now entered the 2nd stage. But his contractor died in an accident. Now he wants to retake the college entrance exam. Everyone applauded in welcome. The principal was carrying a briefcase. A bald young man was brought in. They gave me a warm introduction as soon as I came in. Everyone applauded enthusiastically. S-rank 2nd tier contractor sacrifice. Re-examination. Even I was a little surprised. Already entered university. In other words, 2nd year students at the university can retake the college entrance examination. This is not Earth. It is a post-apocalyptic blue planet overrun by Warcraft. The principal looked at Liu Ruyan and said, Liu Ruyan, you two can get to know each other better. If you think it's suitable, contracts can be concluded. The bald young man suddenly said with great curiosity. The principal heard. High blood pressure, high blood sugar, and high cholesterol. Today, a girl awakened in rank template. Who is he? The principal pointed to Chen Bingxi and asked. Chen Bingxi awakened in level template. However, he has already made a contract with Hao Yi. The bald young man looked over with curiosity. But suddenly, seeing Chen Bingxi's shocking right cheek, the smile on his face suddenly froze. His lips twitched as he said, this student is a bit special. The bald young man then walked to the spot next to Liu Ruyan. He sat down and started chatting quietly with Liu Ruyan. The principal looked around the office. He nodded in satisfaction. With a calm expression, he said, our Python Garden base city. Between previous base cities, in the college entrance examination, where the most outstanding students compete. It has been ranked last for 10 consecutive years. This year students are preparing for the college entrance examination. The original base city has decided to launch a college entrance examination training camp. Increase efforts. All high school awakening classes in the original base city of the cultivation network. The most outstanding students. The principal paused. Magnificent and passionate. It was very inspiring. It's all to get rid of the last place title. Try your best to reach the 2nd to last place. The students present were all shocked, because the 2nd to last place still needs to do their best. It's really hard to understand. Then, the students looked at the principal with questioning eyes. I'm thinking about you all the time. Are you kidding us? But just then, a smile suddenly appeared on the principal's face. He then said, Don't worry everyone. Although today, the number 1 and number 3 high schools also awakened S-level templates. However, our performance this year after starting the youth training camp, between major base cities, I'm sure I'll get second to last place. Even third from last is not impossible. The principal became even happier as he talked, because he knew in his heart, the third to last is better than the second to last. There are many more resources being deployed from above. Seeing this, I immediately interjected. Principal, be more confident. Come back with first place. The principal rolled his eyes at me speechlessly. Speaking of late night snacks, classmates, don't interrupt. Third to last. That's just a possibility. The probability is less than 50%. As for the first, that's a super base that produces countless geniuses. It is a prefecture level city at the capital level. Only cities like Shanghai can burn fat. You are all students from 3 high schools. In the college entrance examination training camp, unity and mutual assistance are essential. As the principal, Hao Ye and Chen Bingxi were appointed as captain and vice captain, respectively. Do you have any objections? I agree. This is how it should be. All 3 pairs of A-level template contractors raised their hands in agreement, but just then, a shrill sound came from the back row. It was that bald young man. Wait, I have an objection. The bald young man spoke up. Liu Ruyan has agreed to form a contract with me, and my cultivation level is the strongest among the second-tier teams. It must be me and Ruyan. The captain should be us. As soon as these words were spoken, the principal paused abruptly. The bald young man continued, as far as I know, tomorrow is the day we enter the youth training camp. Therefore, I suggest that we meet tomorrow after everyone has gathered. Let's have a match with the summoned beasts of the midnight snack enthusiasts. Whoever wins becomes the captain. Just then, ding, the system voice sounded in my head. Mission initiated. Defeat the tier to Jingren Wolf King. Take down the 3 high teams. The team leader will be rewarded with a rare beauty pill and 100 evolution points. Do you want to receive it? I was overjoyed by the beauty pill. I desperately need this at this stage. So I accepted the task directly. And 100 evolution points are enough to upgrade a summon's form by 1 level. The benefits would be quite significant. Principal, I agree with his proposal. I stood up, staring directly at the bald youth. The principal nodded in agreement and said, that's how it will be done. Xiao Yi, you haven't even entered the ranks yet. Just do your best. The bald young man slowly clapped. He said with great interest that he knew it was a trap. Are you still going to jump in? I know you are blindly confident. I admire your courage though, but hopefully you won't lose too badly tomorrow. The bald young man was extremely confident. He is now at level 12. Even if Hao Ye and Chen Bingxi summon its level ferocious beast, it also cannot make up for the gap in ranking. Liu Ruyan became proud again at this moment, because the bald young man gave him confidence. This is why. The reason for agreeing to enter into a contract with the bald youth. The principal then opened his briefcase. Outstanding awakening awards were presented to everyone. A level reward, 1 tier 1 magical beast core. S rank reward, 3 tier 1 monster cores. S level reward, 9 tier 1 monster cores. Before everyone left, the principal also told everyone, there are abundant resources within the youth training camps. Whoever performs well will take it. Walking on the street, Chen Bingxi put on a half-face fox mask. He looked at me and asked Ono, where do you want to go tonight? I went back to the orphanage. No, you don't want to. Chen Bingxi immediately said, I don't want to go back. Where do I want to go? I asked in confusion. I tentatively said again. Chen Bingxi shook her head in the grove. Summoning beast in. Chen Bingxi shook her head again. I asked helplessly, then where do I want to go? Or you could tell me a place. Let's see if we want to go to the same places. Chen Bingxi smiled charmingly. Come to my house. Xiao Ye clapped his hands unconsciously and said, isn't that a coincidence? I want to go too. But the next second I was dumbfounded. It wasn't you who said you wanted to stay overnight at your place. Chen Bingxi grabbed my hand and ran towards his house. While running, he said, yes, they have all signed contracts. Why live separately? It also requires absorbing essence and cultivating. I'll take you to meet my parents. I told you, although my dad is a bit, well, but he will definitely accept you. I felt a little uneasy. For a moment, I didn't know what to say. A strange look flashed in Chen Bingxin's eyes. For old feudal, this made me even more anxious. I held the 129 yuans and 5 mao that my classmates had returned to me that afternoon. I bought a bottle of wine for 99 yuans. They entered Chen Bingxin's home so hastily. But what does it look like to be Chen Bingxi's father? When it comes into view, my pupils contracted. Director, how come it's you? Hao Yi, surprised. The great head is named Chen Keek. It was Chen Bingxi's father. No wonder. In the afternoon, the great head used the concept of national righteousness to pressure Chen Bingxi. It turns out they were originally one family. I understood instantly. He quickly said, "Director, I've already made a contract with Ice Creek." I stared longingly at Chen Keek, the head of the grade. Chen Keek laughed loudly. He wasn't as stubborn at home. He simply said, "I agree."